What's going on, y'all? What's going on? Let me know how we sounded. Let me know how we sounded. We sound good. So I got two people so far saying the code's not working. Now, when I type it up, it shows the discount coming in play. So are y'all saying after the discount shows up and y'all try to use the code, it's not working? Because when I type the code in, it switches the price. So is it not working when y'all try to purchase? Because if so, I can just make a new code and make everybody's own. So I might just do that because it's working on my end. I usually don't have issues with the codes, but I'll just make a new one if it's active. That is no biggie. That is no issue. I'll literally just do that right now. To not apply to subscription as well. Coupon covenants to all plans and downloads. Actually, I'm still gonna do this though. So we're gonna have to start today. Okay, so I just updated that discount code. Oh, we just hit TP1 at the same time. Look at that multitasking. Isn't it beautiful how things work? All right, so everybody that's been trying, retry. I just fixed it, so it should be good now. But on the small side that it doesn't work, I just made another code. So I'm waiting for the people that's trying to hit back, and then we'll go from there. But we just hit TP1 on US30. Even though my Wi-Fi cut out on me yesterday's live stream, and then on TikTok, that's 2 days in a row that I got reported we still had some great lives and some charts still played out. All right. We talked about US30 buys. US30 went as projected. We talked about gold buys. Gold went as projected 2 days in a row. We missed this goal set up here. This went out and played out at 130. Obviously, the market session started at 3 a.m. And we don't chase price, so we're either going to wait for price to come back to retest 34.18 as support or break back above 34.32. Hold that as support. We're going for buys, go to 34.44. Media members are currently in US30. We're right at TP1. So we're 3-0 for the week. GJ, right? This is another example. If you know, you know. If you got the price action technical analysis playbook, this is why I always talk about reversal territories and price needing to not just break levels but hold them as resistance. We talked about this in the live stream on TikTok yesterday. If you're not following me on TikTok and tuning into the TikTok lives, you are missing out. Make sure to follow the TikTok and Instagram scrolling at the bottom of the screen. Instagram, playmaker_away, TikTok _playmakeraway_. So we're going to be looking for GJ buys today. We're going to be looking for continued gold and US30 buys. As far as news, again, it's like the second to last week of the month. So we don't got too much news events. We do got a bunch tomorrow, though. But besides tomorrow, there's not really been much high impact news, which is also why the volume's kind of been a little bit slower. Because that's another thing with news. News helps bring volume into the market, right? So you can kind of see a huge difference this week in volume compared to the last couple of weeks when July first popped off. It also has to do with market structure, but obviously, if we look at last week, right, we had news Tuesday, we had news. Well, that's not USD news, but we had news Wednesday, right? We had news Thursday, but then we look at the week before that. We had a bunch of news as well, right? So we don't got too much this week, but it is all good because, again, we're still up. It just requires a little bit more patience, right? And we compare it to last week. Last week, the Forex pairs were moving. The indices were kind of slow. This week, the indices and futures are moving, and the Forex pairs are kind of slow. But again, it has to do a lot with market structure. Like GU, we rode this wave down for 2 weeks, 3 weeks. Now we have price reversing. Not necessarily going to go for buys yet because we're still in reversal territory. But if you have not watched the Sunday chart analysis yet, make sure to watch the Sunday chart analysis because I went over where we would look for buys on GU. Again, the Sunday chart analysis not just goes over what we see price doing Sunday night going into Monday, but it goes over what we see price doing throughout the entire week, y'all. So make sure to watch this and check it out. Where is the Sunday chart analysis? Here it is. And like I said, I think I fixed the code. I'm waiting to see if it works on y'all's. It's still not working. Why is it not working? That's weird. All right, I'm gonna give y'all a new code. Scratch it. I made a new code. I don't know why it's not working. That's very weird. Because on my end it's working. So I'm about to do a new code. Because that's very weird. And if this time it doesn't work still, oh, hold on. Because it might be memberfuls, but because I just had somebody join the like yesterday, so I don't know why it's not working. But if the new code doesn't work, I'm just going to manually change the price to the discounted price, and then when the sale's over, I will switch it back. All right, so I got somebody trying right now. So this new code, for some reason, doesn't work, which is weird. Um, I'm just going to manually change the price until the sale's over and make everybody switch. Because usually the codes be working. Like I said, on my end, it's showing the discount change. I mean, the discount pop up when I put the code in. So I'm not sure if it's like after you try to hit purchase, it fails or whatnot. But like I said, if this code, I got somebody trying right now. If the code doesn't work, I'm just going to manually change the price to the discounted price on everything. And then when the sale's over, I'll just swap the price back. So it's no biggie. We are going to figure it out. But if you guys got any questions, drop in the chat. We're looking at any charts, drop in the chat. We're kind of just chilling on US30 right now. We're going to be looking to get into gold some more as well. We are approaching back to all-time highs. Right, last few times we had approached this level here at 34.18. As you can see, we failed to hold that support. Right now, we are holding it as support. And again, it's not a coincidence that gold is pushing up where Bitcoin just made all-time highs, and a lot of other coins are, besides the ones that are like for like long-term goals and consolidation, like XRP and other coins, at all-time highs as well, right? Because when I was telling y'all to get Bitcoin a few minutes ago, I was also telling y'all to get into gold. Now, yes, we was going for some sales here and there, but I'm talking about long term, right? Crypto and gold. I want you to have some crypto and gold this next 4 years. That's a whole other conversation. Just dropped a new video for y'all yesterday. Make sure to check that out after the live stream is over. I'm about to drop that in the chat right now. But yeah, so I'm about to see if it's going to work. If it still bugs out, I'm just going to manually change the price. That's no issue. I'll make everybody's life easier too, so you don't gotta try to type that code and figure it out. Go ahead and chat. Appreciate y'all liking the live. Make sure you like the live and subscribe if you're not subscribed already. US30 is also slowly trying to break out of this consolidation, right? Because last two times price came to this level, failed to hold that support and we reversed. So we're going to see if that's going to be the same thing or the opposite take place today and the rest of the week. Now, nice buy yesterday, cut that wick to the upside. Just like with gold yesterday, we cut the entire move on gold yesterday. Cut that wick to the upside. What's going on, Chanel? I see you up in here. A little echoey. Is it still echoey? Let me see how it sounds. I can get closer to the mic and it's still echoey. Let me see how it sounds. I do hear the echo. You're absolutely correct. Let me try to fix that. Test, 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 test. And how are we feeling about gold right now? So gold, I'm still looking for buys. I would have liked to have entered right here, kind of like how we entered off the resistance level to support yesterday. But you know, it did it at 130, so I missed that setup. I don't know why the mic's echoing. It's kind of weird. I'm gonna try to fix it in a second. But so if we can maintain 44.18 as support, we can look for buys, or the next place I'm looking for buys at is if we can turn this resistance over here at 34.32 to support. Then we can look for continued buys going to 34.44. But we're still looking for buys nonetheless. We've been riding this high up since Monday. We got this daily move, yesterday's daily move. Going to be looking to catch today's move as well. New 15 just popped up. US30 again. US30 is going to have some volume kick in, right? So in the past 2 days, right at New York Open, we had that volume kick in. Right, we looked at New York Open right here yesterday. Literally shot and exploded. Oh, that's why. Never mind. Okay, 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 okay. Now I see why the code was working. I misread what they were talking. They were trying to get a discount code playbook, the actual price action technical analysis playbook. So there's a different discount code for that. That's what I was like. I was like, why is it not working? It's working on my end. I was like, why is it not working? That's why. That code is not going to work for the price action technical analysis playbook. You got to get a different code for that. All right, that discount code is like it says right here is for advanced split signal, one-on-one sessions, and playmaking universe. All right, it's not for the price action and technical analysis playbook. Not for the price action technical analysis playbook. With GJ, we're going to be looking for buys as well. We did not get this setup. This setup was looking for yesterday. I already made it. All right, guess I might as well do this. Well, GJ technically for 198.55 is supposed to look for buys, but I much rather look and see if we go 199.10, 199.15 as support. But so we look for the same buy setup that we bought last week, going up to 199.70. Where's the other buy? I think I accidentally deleted the other buy setup I took because I was making a video. But I did catch this move as well, but I think I knew that's kind of what this was. So it doesn't matter. Yeah, but we got alerts on these other charts, so we're not missing anything. And then there's no news today, so we're just simply chilling, patiently waiting for volume and our confirmations to be met. If you guys got any questions, drop them in the chat. You can charge them in the chat. Again, y'all just dropped a new video for y'all yesterday. Make sure to check that out after the live is over. All playlists are up to date. What's going on? Yeah, what's going on? Those just joined the stream. We have not entered this trade yet. This is the trade idea. We have not entered this trade yet. This is the trade idea. Make sure to hit that first link in the description. Join the free signal and free Telegram. Y'all see on your screens how we did last month and last quarter. Go ahead and hit that first link and check it out for yourselves. All right, so I just fixed the code. So the code's working. I already fixed all that stuff. So right now we're just chilling right now. US30 doing a retest. Go over tracing. More for buys either way. Retest. Nice higher high. Now, before the Wi-Fi had cut out yesterday, in yesterday's live, we broke down this US30 and gold setup. But of course, the members we hopped in it. We hopped in the gold setup yesterday. And be careful because we're in a trade right now, so I'm not go too far. This is an old signal. Nobody take this. This is an old signal, right? But again, just like yesterday, volume was dead and slow all London session. So we waited till New York to take this setup. Yesterday we entered this, as you see, at 8:41 a.m. So we entered SL to TPs, see the reactions, see the TPs getting hit. So this one was literally like an hour trade as far as when we entered and exited. And then the gold setup we took yesterday, not yesterday, on Monday, we entered literally on the 8 a.m. open candlestick. And then in the New York price watch list, I also talked about the US30 setup. But before New York opened, if you were in the Playmaker University, I sent the screenshot right before New York opened. We sent this at 8:40. So the typical setups we're looking at. This was the gold setup before we entered. This was the US30 setup before we entered. And obviously at 9:30 open, this is what US30 did on 9:30 open candlestick. This is what gold was doing since I sent that screenshot. Again, y'all saw we entered that trade literally right after I sent this analysis. And then obviously we see how gold played out. It went past this level, went to the next level. And then we see how US30 played out, broke this level, went to the next level as well. So you would have took this setup right here. This would have been a nice 1 to 4 RR. I'm not in this setup no more. I closed it. I'm in this setup. We just hit TP1, but we're kind of chilling on this level right now. And then the currency pairs are still just ranging and consolidating. So don't be too shocked or surprised. And we have a repeat of Monday and Tuesday, and volume is kind of chilling up until New York. But like always, we're still going to do what we do every day, every week, which is still show up during London session. Just sticking to the game plan. Like always, we're just going to hold to SL or TB this hit. Paying attention to gold, it's retracing. I want to see it retrace a little more before I would personally take a trade on this. Let's see what this next 15 an hour looks like. Let's see it retrace a little bit more. Let's see it retrace a little bit more. We're gonna be on for a little bit longer, y'all. If you guys got any questions, drop them in the chat. When looking at your charts, drop them in the chat. This is why we live, y'all, because y'all be blowing me up when we off the lives. While we live, y'all be just chilling. It's the best time to ask me questions when we're on the charts. I could really break things down. The 15 hour just popped up. Let's see who's gonna retest right. GJ still kind of consolidating. US30 still just chilling right there.
With Asana, you can manage any kind of work, from project intake to campaign management to strategic planning.
All right, let me go ahead and skip that ad really quick. But as we can see, price is still just kind of chilling right here. Let me make sure the
Try for
volume
free
is still up
today
on the
at Asana.
No, it's not. Now it's still up. US30 pushing back up. GBJ is still kind of chilling in place. We're gonna see how this 15 wraps up though. Oh, that's why the ad popped up. The playlist ended. So I already hit TP1, so I'm going to move it to TP2 so y'all can see what we're looking at. Those are on the stream. We're currently at TP1 on this position. Just dropped a new YouTube video yesterday for y'all. Got some new posts for Instagram and TikTok lined up for y'all today. Make sure to have y'all's notice on for that as well. And I gotta check my schedule, but we should be going live today during on TikTok as well during the work session. Around the same time we went live yesterday. Actually, I got to see if I have live access because, like I said, I got reported again. Let me see if I can even go live. Let me double check. I should have my access back though, so I didn't even do anything cool. Just hating. Nope, it's still suspended. All right, so I can have live access back to it. No, I don't even have live access back. No, I'm banned for 2 days. So when I get unbanned, I'm just not gonna. I'm just gonna just stick to teaching, right? Because that's 2 days in a row where I'm showing receipts because people want to see receipts, and then I get flagged and suspended. So I'm not trying to have a repeat of 2023 because y'all don't understand or know. For the OGs, y'all know, but if you're new, y'all don't know, right? We keep on getting banned and reported because we actually teach shit over here. People don't actually like, especially other traders online, where you're actually teaching shit. And people actually want to see receipts because they think you're BSing. They get mad when you actually can show receipts. That's what happened in yesterday's live and on Monday's live, right? Somebody literally asked, I was on live teaching for an hour straight. And even no matter how much sense I was talking, they were like, oh, she'll pay out some receipts. As soon as I pull up the Telegram, 5 minutes later, I'm suspended. Yesterday, the same thing happened. And I was straight until the very end when I was showing the receipts. Then I got banned again, which is so weird because I'll go on TikTok and Instagram, y'all see people post payouts, screenshots, and all types of stuff all the time. But I keep on getting reported and banned when I show. Right? Like I literally have to be. That's why I don't really post certain things on TikTok because I literally can't. I literally can't. But literally, the reason why I kind of took a break from posting heavy on social media was because of what happened in 2023 when I was going crazy. I'm talking about who's bullying, 50 plus views. On TikTok, I was getting like 100 followers a day. And then the haters came in and reported my page. Like, this is like my fifth TikTok, by the way, which is ridiculous because I shouldn't have to keep making TikToks. But every time I go live, people report me. But I take it as a good sign. I'm trying to show y'all what happened in 2023. Right? Pretty sure. I'm trying to find this. Here it is. Yeah, like I was literally having the same thing happen. I kept on getting suspended. I made a new page, got suspended again. Then I got my account disabled. So that's why I kind of chilled out until like quarter 4 last year, and I started going heavy on social media again because I gave it a little break. But yeah, so I'm just going to have to be a little bit more careful with the TikTok lives. Probably going to space them out because I'm not going to stress myself out about that. Right? Like it's ridiculous because people won't even teach on TikTok. They'll just post screenshots of profits and it'll be completely fine. But it's like when people like me come around and actually try to teach shit, our pages are supposed to keep on being recorded, which is ridiculous. Because according to everybody on the internet, they actually want people to teach them shit for free. But whenever I try to do that, I keep on getting reported. So won't be no live. I'm literally suspended till my birthday. And for those that don't know, that's on the 25th. So I literally cannot go live until after my birthday, y'all. So it's a nice birthday gift from the haters on TikTok. I appreciate y'all. But nonetheless, it's still not stopping what we're doing right here. We're still eating regardless. We're right back at TP1. Let's see if we can hit TP2. But yeah, so no live today, y'all. I thought it was just gonna be 24 hours like last time, but my appeal has not been approved or got denied. I gotta double check. But it's still saying the same thing. I can't go live until after the 25th, which is unfortunate. But I do have backup TikToks. All right, I can't go live until I get 1,000 followers on those. So I've been slowly trying to run them up behind the scenes organically. And it's funny too. I kind of don't want to expose them yet because I don't want the haters to come yet. But like, I'm getting way more views on brand new TikTok account pages than my main TikTok account, which makes zero sense. Like I have a page where I post maybe 3 times a week, and I'll get 1,000 views. It comes to 1,000 views per post. But my main page, I'm lucky to break 400 views, and I don't even have 200 followers on this page. I'm like, that is ridiculous. I made a new page on the weekend just to experiment. Literally, same thing. So I don't know. I don't want to get rid of the page because I got a lot of y'all following me on there. So I'm just gonna be trying to grow these other pages behind the scenes. And I might just be posting a lot more on the backup pages and post like once a day instead of multiple times a week and a day on my main page, just to do some experimenting. But also because, like I said, I was just moving it, right? So I can't go live on my other pages until I get like at least 500 or 1,000 followers. So yeah, there's that. So I apologize for those that actually enjoy the lives, but haters gonna hate. Haters gonna hate. Internet's just unfortunately is full of contradictions. People complain when people have a paywall and charge for information, but then when you don't charge for information, then they want to doubt the information you're giving, and then just hate on you. It's just ridiculous. But that's just how the world works. So let's see if we can hit TP2 right here. And I'm also thinking of maybe doing it on YouTube. I never really went live New York session on YouTube, but I can't really do all the stuff I do on TikTok because I can't really have control of what y'all see on my screen that way. So I'd either have to like have a bunch of screenshots ready or something like that. I might have to experiment with that because, like I said, YouTube, I got a lot more freedom showing shit. Instagram, I have to show a lot more shit. I'm not gonna try to go live on Instagram, but that's good. But TikTok, they're like super strict on my pages. Like I can't even comment on my own page. Like if someone's talking shit, I can't even clap back on my own page. Their comment gets stayed, but if I respond and I hurt somebody's feelings, my comment's gonna move under my own post. I'm like, that's ridiculous. So I don't know what folks on TikTok and the people that follow me got against me on there, man. But like I said, I got some backup pages. I'm just gonna focus the next few weeks on running those up. I'm still gonna be posting on my main TikTok page, but I'm probably just gonna use that mainly to go live. I'm probably gonna switch the lives to not consecutively every other day, and I think I just can't show Telegram or receipts anymore when I'm live because that's twice in a row that I get flagged and reported. So, like I said, I'm not trying to have a repeat of 2023 where I literally got three of my accounts got rid of. I had two accounts suspended and one account fully disabled in 2023. And as far as the TikTok page I got right now, this is literally my fifth page, not including the other backups I got running right now. So yeah, there's that. All right, as you see right here, this was in 2023. I kept on getting right. I had around the same amount of followers I had now. But this is when I was blowing up. I was literally getting like 50 or 100 followers a day, and I was blowing up heavy. Then the haters came in, and they started reporting my shit. And the next thing you know, my shit got disabled. Right? I literally got disabled. So I took a break for a year, and then like quarter 4 last year, I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm tired of seeing all this BS online. Let me get back to what I was doing. I just gotta be more careful with it. All right. So like when people be like, why don't you show this, that, and the third? Because I literally can't. TikTok literally reports my shit like you guys have no idea half the posts y'all can't even see that I create or make because TikTok will take it down instantly. Like I've even had posts of me posting screenshots of trading view trades getting reported and flagged. Like I don't know what it is. It's stupid. Like when I tell people that, they're like, "Oh, that's not true because I can do it." I'm like, bro, I don't care if you can do it. We're not talking about you. I'm talking about what happens on my page. I literally can't say certain things, and I literally can't post half the shit other traders can post on TikTok. But it is what it is, y'all. Just gotta figure it out and keep on going. So we got a new 5 minute popped up. We're right at TP2. We have not quite hit it yet. I haven't updated the level, but I know the price. But we're still nice and profit on US30 right here. Yes, sir. Best gang out. Best gang out. Yeah. We're in this. We're in this. I entered this. That's why I started the live late because as soon as I got the charts up, I saw this setup and I called it before we went live. So as soon as I went live, it was already in this setup. We hit TP1 when the live started, but then we was in drawdown. So we're right back at TP1. So yeah, we're in this. That's why when it was live, I was talking about we're in drawdown, but that's why I was like, we're still going to hold the SRTP this hit. So yeah, we're approaching TP2 right now. So again, if US30 can hold 44,660 as support, we can look for buys going to 44.7 or 44,800, and that's based off the Orlando course, right? I know US30 indices might be iffy versus currency pairs are pretty much accurate all across the board, no matter what broker you use. I don't know if he's in there, but someone was asking me about NAS100 and ES. I usually just drop those analyses for the members lately, but I got you guys. I know some of y'all can't or don't trade US30. Um, the NAS100 debate, that's still the same, right? NAS100 when that's projected yesterday, yes, when that's projected yesterday, US30 when that's projected yesterday. So let me see, it's still making new higher highs. It's still literally doing what US30 is doing. So in NAS100, as long as we can respect the whole 2355 as support, we can look for value from up to its highs of 23,180. If we go 23,180 as support, we can look for values from back up to the highs here at 23,280. And as far as ES, and those that don't know what ES is, that's SPX 500 or S&P 500. Again, we got a bunch of different names for the same ship. Um, but this is breaking all-time highs again as well. So this is going as projected from the analysis yesterday, as well as the analysis on Monday as well. Um, so this is why again I'm trading US30 because US30 we still have levels and highs to reach versus NAS100 SPX they're hitting and continuously breaking all-time highs. So even on the smaller time frames or a day-by-day basis, excuse me, they're making the same moves. I just feel a lot more comfortable trading this because I have at least some levels to prepare and project my targets at versus with NAS and ES, you're kind of just throwing shit in the air or you just guessing. You get what I'm saying? But we just hit TP2. So let me let the members know we just hit TP2. Bam. Gold teased us again. Gonna hit that retest we was looking for. So if it doesn't retest 34.18, we're going to see we can break above 34.32 and hold that as support going to 34.44, right? Just like yesterday. Well, Monday we caught this buy. This resistance low got turned to support. Then we caught this buy yesterday. So we're going to be looking for the same thing today with gold. Right, just like right here. And then with GJ, we're gonna hold 199.10, 199.15 as support. We could look for buys going back up to 199.65. Just like we was riding this wave last week and the week beforehand. We're still bullish, right? That's why members and the New York price watchers, that's why I said we're only gonna look for sales if we can break below and hold 197.40 as resistance. Because imagine what would have happened if we were going for sales. Again, another quote unquote fake out liquidity sweep. But just like we was talking about the TikTok live yesterday before the haters came in, what does the price action? Oh shit, you better make me pull out the book, y'all. Y'all about to make me pull out the book. Shout out to who just got their copy. You know who you are. If you haven't got y'all's copy yet, again, you get it completely for free when you join Playmaker University. Again, use discount code. Where's the discount code? It's my time for 20% off the advanced play signature. That's including the monthly, lifetime, and yearly subscription. 20% off the one-on-one sessions. 20% off Playmaker University. So if you join Playmaker University, you get this book for free as well as let me just pull it up. You get this book for free that works on forex, options, futures, crypto, and stocks, as well as you get this book for free when you join Playmaker University. But just like the price action technical analysis playbook says, when we go to the rules uptrend, in order for the uptrend to continue, we need to what? Break past the previous high, which gives us a new higher high. We also have to respect the support level, the higher low is resting on. So when we look at GJ right here, we see what? A higher high, higher low, just like we saw what? Price break this resistance level and turn it into support, right? Price now needs to what? Break this resistance level and turn it into support. Okay. And look at what price did yesterday. It closed right back above this level. Is that a coincidence? No, it is not. And just like it says right here, rejections or reversals happen, but a reversal doesn't always mean the trend is going to change. As long as price doesn't what? Turn the support level into a resistance and or make a lower low, we are still in an uptrend and still only looking for buys. If the price turned the support level into a resistance, no, it did not. Which is why what? Price is still showing bullish momentum. Right, just like this reversal, the price turns lower into resistance. No, it did not, which is why the bullish momentum came back into play. You see what I'm saying? And we hit. Did we hit TP3? Not that. Yeah, not at TP3 yet. Yeah, not at TP3 yet. Again, y'all make sure to hit that link in the description. The first in the description during the free student free Telegram. Y'all see on your screens how we did last month, the last quarter. We're 3-0 so far this week. We caught this nice 1-2 yesterday. We caught a nice 1-2 on Monday as well. As far as last week, we went 5-0 last week. The week before that, we went 6-0. So that's how we're doing so far this month. And 3-0 to start off the first week of July. You scroll to July 2nd, you'll see exactly what you see on your screen, how we ended last quarter. April, we went 16-1. May, we went 19-1. June, we went 17-4. In the quarter, 52-6, giving us a 90% win rate. Pitching total 119,274 pips. You click right here, it's going to take you to the beginning of the month, where you can also see, not the beginning of the month, beginning of the quarter, where you can also see how we wrapped up and began quarter one and the beginning of the year. We had, that's why I said another 90% win rate, because we had a 90% win rate quarter one as well. January went 17-3, February 14-1, March 13-1, in the quarter 44-5, giving us a 90% win rate, 155,207 pips. So again, y'all, we really do this over here, y'all. We really do this over here. All right, that's why the haters be hating, because no other, there ain't no cocky shit. It's just facts. No other groups doing this shit, man. And we don't just trade one pair. I trade futures, forex, indices, and I give y'all long-term crypto and stock plays, right? All these other groups, they just be trading one pair, or they only got a strategy, which is weird, because how does a strategy only look at one chart? But that's neither here nor there. But that's why I'm called Playmaker Way, and I make playmakers, right? Because we really do this over here. We really crack the code when it comes to this trading and investing shit. Let's see what we got going on up in here. Yes, sir. Hey, you're on the 29th. You're right behind me. See, this is why, I knew there was a reason why I fuck with y'all. You know what I'm saying? I knew there was a reason why you fuck with me. Best sign out there. They either hate us or love us or both. I got in at 34.22. Oh, so you got a good entry. You got a good entry. You're talking about gold, right? I'm assuming you're talking about gold. You didn't get a terrible entry. You got in off that retest candle. My level is at 34.18 though, so do keep that in mind. So if it doesn't try to approach 34.32 between now and 8 a.m. 9:30, it might try to retest that on the open. So do keep that in mind. I don't know where your stop loss and stuff is at. So do keep that in mind. It's kind of like with US30 yesterday. Not yesterday, Monday, 9:30 open. Rejected this level, but then after 5:10 a.m., retested the move we were looking for. But then yesterday, the 9:30 open, again, you see the difference. It retested the level before 9:30 open, which is why the volume pushed to the upside. Versus Monday, it did not retest and break above before the 9:30 open. All right, y'all. We're gonna let this play out. I got a couple things to do. Like I said, I got some videos to edit for y'all. I got some new posts lined up for y'all on Instagram and TikTok. And if y'all found me on one of my new pages or y'all seen my new page already, because I know some of y'all have found one of my new pages already as well. Shout out to y'all. But like I said, I'm not gonna I mean, it's not hard to find, but I'm not gonna publicly get y'all over there yet. I just kind of want to see how it performs organically compared to my main page. And like I said, it's already outperforming my main page. And I don't even post every day like I do on my main page. It's kind of weird how TikTok works, but we're going to keep it that way. Um, Shout out to everybody in the live. Shout out to everybody in the live that's been here since the beginning. Shout out to everybody that's been alive since y'all joined. Make sure to hit that link in the description. Join the free signal free Telegram. Let's see how we've been doing. If you're interested in learning how to identify these logos, my signal serves on my mentorship program. Y'all know what to do. Put those links in the description. Again, we have a sale going on. Don't ask me how long it's running. Just take advantage of it while it is running. Oh, dang, I was there we go. Again, it is working. I tested it out. It is working. Use discount code. It's my time before checking out for 20% off advanced play signal room. That includes the monthly, year, and a lifetime, one-on-one sessions, and Playmaker University. If you want to contact me directly, y'all can DM me on Instagram, Telegram, or TikTok. I respond to all messages. All I ask is, if you have a question, don't just say I have a question or can I ask a question. Just ask the question. Just to make it efficient on both our ends. All right, y'all. And yeah, we'll be back at the same time tomorrow. The London session 3 in UST.